Well, hi, Budget Comics back again with another budget haul. We're going to start today with Amazing Spider-Man 31. This is a little different than what I usually do. I usually do uh, books that are really cheap. Today I'm going to go with books that are a little more expensive, but still fairly affordable, and books that just are good to have in your collection. We're going to start with, again, Amazing Spider-Man 31. This is the first appearance of Harry Osborn, Miles Warren, and more importantly, Gwen Stacy. Again, you can't have Spider-Gwen without Gwen Stacy. This was a Christmas present to myself. I think I paid $70 for it. Had some Christmas money. But really good VG copy. And again, you can find these online for $70 to $100 in really good grades. So well worth grabbing. It's a book that, if Spider-Gwen continues to get big, I can't imagine this would stay in the affordable range. So well worth picking up. Next we have Fantastic Four 77. This is the first appearance of the Microverse as we know it. It's also an early Galactus, Silver Surfer appearance, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. This is really high grade. I got it for $12. Again, Microverse may be showing up in the next Ant-Man movie. That's kind of where the Wasp disappeared to. And Ant-Man kind of came back from, so it might be like a rescue movie. They might go in to the Microverse. So well worth grabbing if you see it. Again, $12, really high grade. Next, again, I've said in my other videos, I'm not a Batman fan, but I'm a Batman animated series fan. And this is the first appearance of the Clock King. This is World's Finest 111. Clock King was a cool character in that series. Not so much here, but cool character there. $20 I think I paid for this, so well worth grabbing if you can find it. Just a fun book to have if you're a fan of the series. Next we have Disney's Adventure April 94. This is the first Bone comic in color. It's just a reprint of the first half of the first issue of Bone, but it is in color, which had never happened before. $4.50, if you're a Jeff Smith fan or a Bone fan, well worth grabbing. Next we have Tales to Astonish number 49. This is the first appearance of Giant Man. I got this at 50% off sale. This is probably a VG F- copy. $10. It was $20, I got it for $10. So, this is just a book. First Giant Man, it's just one of those books, if you find it and find it cheap just because people aren't hot to it right now, you might as well pick it up. It is just a great book to have in your collection. Next, this is kind of a favorite of mine. I think I got this for $30, maybe $40. I can't remember. Again, Christmas present, but just a book I don't see a lot. And just really cool book, and probably, again, fine shape maybe. Space Ghost number 1, first appearance of Space Ghost, first appearance of Zorak, first appearance of the kids, Jay and Jace, and the Monkey Blip, and the whole gang. Just a fun book. If you like Space Ghost Coast to Coast and all that other stuff that Space Ghost did, well worth picking up. Next we have Showcase Presents number 77, and this is just, so again, characters people aren't hot to right now, aren't being used, but fun characters. This is Angel and the Ape, and Angel, of course, is the girl. Ape is Sam Simeon, this cartoonist thing, and cartoonist Ape, and they have this detective thing, and they tried to bring this back in the late 90s. It just didn't work. But they're fun characters. I think I got this for $8. You never know where things are going to go, and like I said, characters people are hot to are really expensive. Books people are hot to are really expensive, but there's a lot of books that people just aren't looking at that are fun reads, fun things to have, and maybe have some investment potential, or at least fun to have in your collection, that are really affordable. So, well worth grabbing. Next we have Marvel Super Action number 1. This is featuring the Punisher. This has been shown in a few videos, but I got this for $15. Again, this is probably a VF copy. I got it for $15, including shipping, and it is one of the earlier Punisher appearances. It's the continuation of his origin from Marvel Preview 2. It's the first appearance of Bobby Morse as the Huntress. So she appeared in Astonishing Tales, but before she became the Mockingbird, she was here as the Huntress. Um, so really, really cool book to have. And this is also one people haven't been talking about. This is the first appearance of Weird World, not Marvel Premiere, but this issue. In fact, it talks about Marvel Premiere in this issue. So it's the first appearance of Weird World, which has become a regular series out of Secret Wars and everything like that. So, magazines are hard to keep in good shape over the years. I think this was 78, so you're talking, it's pushing 40 years now. 35 plus years. So, well worth grabbing if you find it for a good price. Final one we have is Overkill #1, and this is just, I love the 90s, that's when I started collecting, and I don't care what people say, I find them fun, and I find the books fun, and Marvel UK was trying to push all new kind of extreme characters, and this is the UK book they appeared in before they got series over in the States, and this is Warheads, Motormouth, Dark Angel, Knights of the Pendragon. If you remember all those Marvel UK books that came in the 90s, and they tried to bring it back with the Revolutionary War, it just didn't stick. For whatever reason, Death Heads 2 didn't appear in here. He appeared in the States, but all those other characters appeared here. I think this was like $5. So, it's, if you like the 90s, you like a book that's just kind of odd. These don't show up a lot on eBay just because I don't think people really care. So well worth grabbing if you happen to find it. So, all right, well, that's all I have. It's been a while, but it's good to get back in the game. I can't even imagine when I'll make another video, but at least I made this one. So like if you like, I'll still post again no matter what. Bye.